Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Space. I'm Anna, and today we're going to talk about one of the most useful and practical skills in English, making small talk. Small talk is those short, simple conversations you have with people you don't know very well, or sometimes with friends, colleagues, or even strangers. It may seem like a small skill, but it's actually very big when it comes to making connections.
That's right, Anna. Small talk is something you will hear and use everywhere in a cafe, at work, in the elevator, at the bus stop, in the supermarket, even at a party. And if you're learning English, mastering small talk will help you feel more confident when speaking with others.
Exactly. The good news is that small talk is not complicated. You don't need long sentences. You don't need advanced grammar. You just need simple words, friendly expressions, and a smile. In today's episode, we'll guide you step by step. We'll talk about topics you can use, phrases that are polite and easy, and we'll give you 4 conversation examples you can practice right away.
And we'll also explain why small talk matters. Sometimes learners think, oh, small talk is not important, but it is. Small talk opens the door to friendship, trust, and comfort. It's like the first step before deeper conversations.
Yes, think about when you meet someone new. If you stay silent, the other person may feel awkward. But if you say, "Hi, how are you today?" or "It's a nice day, isn't it?" suddenly the silence is gone. You show that you are friendly. That's why today's lesson will really help you in daily life.
One of the easiest small talk topics is the weather. Why? Because everyone experiences it. You don't need special knowledge. It's neutral, safe, and simple.
That's so true. People around the world often start small talk with the weather. In English, you can say things like, "It's sunny today." "It looks like rain." "It's really cold this morning." "What a beautiful day."
And if you want to ask a question, you can say, how's the weather where you are? Do you like rainy days? Is it usually this hot in your city?
Notice how easy these sentences are. They use the present simple tense or it's, perfect for beginners. And from here, the other person can respond and you have a conversation. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. The weather is so nice today. It's sunny, but not too hot.
Yes, I like this kind of weather. Yesterday, it was raining and I forgot my umbrella.
Oh no, did you get wet?
A little bit. I had to run from the bus stop to my office.
That sounds uncomfortable. I always carry a small umbrella in my bag.
That's a good idea. I should do that too.
Yes, it helps. Do you prefer sunny or rainy days?
I prefer sunny days. I feel more active. What about you?
I also like sunny days. They make me feel happy.
Yes, the sunshine makes everything better.
Another very good small talk topic is hobbies. When you ask about hobbies, you give the other person a chance to share something personal but light.
That's right. Hobbies are safe and fun. You can ask, what do you like to do in your free time? Do you enjoy reading? Do you play any sports?
And you can answer with simple sentences like, "I like reading books." "I play football on weekends." "I enjoy cooking with my family."
Small talk about hobbies can sometimes lead to bigger conversations because people love to talk about the things they enjoy.
Hello, my name is Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Nice to meet you. I'm Mark.
Nice to meet you too. What do you like to do in your free time?
I like playing the guitar. Music is my hobby.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you play in a band?
No, I just play at home. Sometimes I play for my friends.
That's fun. I like listening to music. Who is your favorite singer?
I like Ed Sheeran. His songs are relaxing. What about you?
I like Taylor Swift. Her music is so lively.
Yes, she's very popular. Do you play any instruments?
No, but I like drawing in my free time.
That's nice. Drawing is a great hobby.
Work and school are also very common topics for small talk. You can ask simple questions like, where do you work? What do you study? Do you like your job?
And if you don't want to ask too many personal things, you can keep it light. For example, is your school far from here? Do you have a lot of homework? Is today a busy day at work?
These questions show interest but are not too deep. That's the key to small talk. Hi, David. How's your day so far?
Hello, Lucy. It's good, thank you. I just finished a class at university.
Oh, really? What do you study?
I study computer science. It's interesting, but sometimes very difficult.
I can imagine. Do you have many assignments?
Yes, we have projects almost every week. What about you? Do you work or study?
I work part-time in a cafe. It's fun, but also a little tiring.
That sounds busy. Do you enjoy working there?
Yes, I like meeting new people every day.
That's great. Maybe one day I can visit your cafe.
Sure, come by anytime.
Another nice small talk topic is travel. You can ask simple things like, have you been on a trip recently? What's your favorite place to visit? Do you like the beach or the mountains?
Yes, and you can answer with short, clear sentences. I like the beach. I visited Paris last year. I want to travel to Japan one day.
Travel is fun to talk about because most people enjoy sharing where they've been or where they want to go.
Hi, do you like traveling?
Yes, I love traveling. It's exciting to see new places. What about you?
I also enjoy it. Last month, I went to the mountains.
Oh, that sounds great. How was it?
It was peaceful. The air was fresh and the view was beautiful.
I like the mountains too, but I prefer the beach.
Really? Why do you like the beach?
Because I love swimming and watching the sunset.
That's nice. Do you live near the beach?
Not really, but I go there during holidays.
I see. Maybe one day I will visit a beach with clear blue water.
Yes, you should. It's very relaxing.
You know, Noah, I think sometimes people believe that small talk is just about the words, but really, it's also about how you say them, your tone, your body language, even your smile. All of that makes small talk easier.
Exactly. When you greet someone with a friendly smile and an open tone, people feel comfortable. Even if your grammar is not perfect, your positive energy makes the conversation flow.
That's true. I remember once I met someone at a conference. My English wasn't perfect at that time, but I smiled. I asked the simple question about the event, and the conversation grew naturally.
That's a great point. Small talk is less about complicated vocabulary and more about connection. For example, asking, "How's your day?" or "Do you like this place?" shows interest and care.
And another tip, listen actively. When the other person talks, don't just wait for your turn to speak. Nod. Make small comments like, "That's nice," or "Really?" It shows that you are paying attention.
Yes, active listening makes the other person want to keep talking. That's how small talk can turn into bigger, meaningful conversations.
So, friends, remember, small talk is not just small. It can open doors to new friendships, new opportunities, and more confidence in speaking English. All right, friends, we've reached the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed our journey into the world of small talk.
Yes, we've learned that small talk is not something scary. It's just about sharing simple words, showing kindness, and making connections.
And remember, you don't need perfect grammar or big vocabulary. You only need confidence, curiosity, and a smile. That's enough to start.
Try practicing with your friends, your family, or even strangers in safe situations. Ask about the weather, give a compliment, or simply say hello. Each small step builds your confidence.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is just a step forward in your English learning journey.
Yes, think of small talk as planting seeds. Maybe today you plant just one seed by saying hello. Tomorrow you water it with another question. Slowly, it grows into a real friendship or useful connection.
Beautifully said, Noah. And to all our listeners, thank you for spending time with us today. We are so happy to be part of your English learning adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss other videos.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep making small talk.
Until next time, this is Anna
And Noah.
saying goodbye from Simple English Space.